You got it.
They probably can't have commercial. Is it copyright?
This is very loud to watch.
Yeah.
I'll just make it quiet. What if I put on like, oh no, it's the wrong direction. It's the wrong one direction. No. Oh my. This is okay. Is this okay? Should I put on like ambience of some sort?
What kind?
I don't know. Tavern ambience.
Tavern. Yeah.
YouTube. Fuck. We're gonna do let's see what we find. I want some pretty. Fuck. Cozy old library. Winter library. A fall coffee shop.
Luxury? What are the luxury Chicago apartments on? It's rainy. Oh, it's raining today.
This is nice.
It's not picking it up. No.
Should I turn it up?
I don't know.
We should just get a fucking thunderstorm going.
There used to be like way better like access to stream things. I feel like, you know what I'm talking about? Like on here, like there used to be like a thing that you could like change the stream details as you were on it. Maybe that's just this.
Ladies and gentlemen, our takeover of General Motors
I'm sorry.
What?
I did something. I don't have that list in front of me now, and now I don't know all the listings of things. I looked up the Wikipedia for Tourette's syndrome.
Okay. So, see, it's fuck. That's one of the things I was gonna say. The thing that I was like, I should wait till we're streaming.
No.
What?
How do I get it to? I wanna.
Fuck.
Yeah, we'll just go. Okay.
Fuck. So, Tourette's syndrome is a famously misunderstood condition. Fuck.
Yeah.
So, one of the main things is that it's not called Tourette's. It's actually called Tourette. Fuck.
Tourette.
It would just be Tourette, but no one wants to say that. Everyone says Tourette's.
Why?
Well,
Say Tourette.
I say Tourette's.
Redirect
Fuck.
Tourette syndrome. Tourette redirects here. Other. What? Why is it an apostrophe? It's not just an S?
So, fuck. It was discovered, I believe, by a dude with the last name Tourette. I think that's him. Handsome man. Fuck. So the apostrophe would be like, you know, like Lou Gehrig's disease. You know what I mean?
Whose disease?
Billie Eilish disease.
The eillish disease.
Fuck. But it's a neurological condition. It's caused by a chemical imbalance in the brain, and fuck. It's not much is known about it in that way. It's genetic in origin. So.
What does that mean?
Fuck. The reason I have it is because both of my parents have a they have a recessive Tourette's allele that I have. They both gave it to me. Fuck. And like, also like, if you look in my family, one of my first cousins also has Tourette's.
Your first cousin.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Fuck.
Incest would not be good in your family.
Nope, it would not. Fuck. And if you look at both, I can like, I look at my parents and I see instances of them ticking sometimes.
What does it even mean?
Fuck. So, a tick is just an involuntary movement or vocalization, and fuck, they're broken into two categories, but they can be broken even further. The two main ones are motor tick and vocal tick. Fuck. And to be diagnosed with Tourette's, you have to experience one motor tick, two vocal ticks over the course of 1 year, and then you'll be diagnosed with Tourette's. Fuck. And so motor ticks are just, I mean, you know the difference just by the names. Fuck. And there's different like kinds of vocal ticks. There's like simple ones, like the sniffing ones. Those would be simple vocal ticks. Fuck. But like the fuck one or the cunt one, those are like actual words. So those would be coprolalia. But like any words that aren't obscene would just be a complex vocal tick.
What's with them being obscene?
Fuck. So that's something called coprolalia,
That's
which
special.
coprolalia is only found in 10% of people with Tourette's. Fuck.
So the other people just don't swear? Wait,
So okay, so
there's something
you
about
can.
swearing?
So this is one of the main misconceptions about Tourette's. Fuck, is that a lot of people could like consider it like the swearing disease. You know what I mean? Like the South Park episode, it's about swearing. Even though the whole joke is that Cartman's faking Tourette's, that's why that episode like isn't offensive in any way. Fuck, but like, fuck, it's like it's only so. To have Tourette's, you just have to meet that one motor tick, two vocal tick over the span of a year criteria. Fuck, and it doesn't say anyway. So coprolalia is its own thing, which is it comes most commonly with Tourette's, but it can come with other conditions. Like it can come with like autism, and it can come with all sorts of different stuff. It can come with like ADHD sometimes. Fuck, and it's just the undesirable. It's just the urge to just. It's like it works just like any other tick where fuck you get a premonitory urge. You can like the muscle group that you need to move, you can like feel it in that muscle group. Like a feeling that's just like it's the feeling that won't fuck off. Fuck, it's called. And then with ticks that are words, fuck, you can kind of like the fuck one, I can feel it like right here on my lips where I make I can feel it. Feel it. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. And there's even weirder types of ticks that I don't have. There's also coprographia. So I've talked about coprolalia, which is obscene vocalizations. Copropraxia, fuck, which is obscene. That's obscene hand gestures. Fuck. So like giving the finger would be one of those. I have one sometimes where I like do this, like the wanky motion. Fuck.
GTA character.
And yeah, that's literally the. Fuck. And then fuck. There's also coprographia, which I don't have coprographia, but what people with that experience is they write obscene words or pictures.
It can be like a long. Like I feel like that would take a while.
A tick can literally be anything. That's the craziest part. Fuck. It can literally like be anything. And there's certain ticks that like fuck like that I've experienced sometimes. Like I get like really like minor like paralysis ticks that only last a little bit where fuck, it sounds like a little scarier than it is, to be honest. It's literally just like the tick is to not move for a certain amount of time. Fuck. That's literally just what it is, to just not move a single muscle. And there's shit like that, which is like weird, and some people fuck have that where like it can last like minutes where they just cannot move
Yeah.
for no fucking reason. Fuck. And fuck, when you have Tourette's, you don't know about it for a decent amount of time. Like, you're born with it, but you don't start. Most people don't exhibit symptoms like since birth. Fuck. Like, I remember what my like. I don't know if it was my first tick, but I remember the first time I noticed I was ticking. Fuck, I was in 5th grade, and I was at Nick Mine's house, and we were making a plush video. Fuck, and then I can't, this is the issue. I can't make this noise anymore because I had my tonsils back then. Fuck, and it was this weird vocal tick where I'd like rumble the back of my throat with my tonsils, and I just can't make that noise anymore, and thinking about it frustrates me. Fuck, but that was like my first tick that I noticed, and then Nick just, this is what happened. I did it, and Nick was like, "What was that?" And I was like, what? And then he was like, fuck, and he was like, "That noise," and I was like, "I don't know." And then we got back to what we were doing, and I did it again, and then he thought, fuck, he thought I was doing it to like, to annoy him, and then I was like, "No, I'm not." Fuck, and then he was like, and he started hitting me when I would do it. He was
No.
bullying me. Fuck. And then it was just that one tick for a really long time. And then in 6th grade I got more. Fuck. And it didn't really like start to get like bad until like 8th grade. And that's when I had like my first like ticks that were like words, shit like that, like more complex ones. Fuck. And then my freshman year was really bad. And it was also really cringe. Fuck, because I was following Shanna's advice instead of like what I thought was actually like good and bad.
Billie Eilish understands too.
She does.
Let's go see that moment.
Fucking bitch. She's not a bitch, I love her.
Very nice. You were right.
Fuck. It gets candid about Tourette's syndrome. Fuck.
We're back with Billie Eilish, and so you've got huge, I mean, like, you've got fans that are Julia Roberts, Sam Smith, Tom York, Dave Grohl is here. He's a huge fan of yours. You have major people that are fans of yours.
It's crazy because, like, I don't know, I feel like recently I've met a lot of people that my parents grew up as fans of, you know,
Right.
and that's no disrespect to your age.
Right.
Dave. But, no, but I think that's when it really hits me because, you know, I was even in a meeting with Stella McCartney and she FaceTimed her dad,
How old is she?
Paul
Paul McCartney.
McCartney.
So,
Right.
you know, my mom cried, my dad cried.
Yeah.
Like, it was, your
Not
eyes
that
are
old.
beautiful.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you were.
Tourette's.
It's a fictional movie about some girls
Right.
called The Spice Girls.
Right.
It wasn't.
No.
She gets
And
to
so
it.
you spoke about something that I think is really important
does.
and brave that you didn't intend to speak about, but that you have Tourette syndrome and that it comes out at certain times. But I think that's amazing that you spoke about it because you kind of take away the scariness of it.
It's something I've lived with my whole life, and everybody knows, like everybody in my family, all my friends, all the people that are closest to me know I have it, and it's not anything different, you know? And I just never said anything because I didn't want that to define who I was. I didn't want it to be like, the artist with Tourette's, Billie Eilish is on Ellen.
Exactly,
Ways
that's the
of,
problem
kind
with
of
celebrities
making
who
it
have
go away.
Tourette's. They
So
never
if
want
I'm,
to
like,
talk
if it's
about
an
it
on-camera
because
interview, whatever,
then
yes,
instead of being like,
yes, it is.
Billie
But
Eilish,
normally, if it's
the
like
amazing
thing,
singer,
they cut out
did
these
you know she has
questions, right?
Tourette's?
And that's
It's
when I
like,
went out. But then there was
Billie
this one where
Eilish,
they
the
didn't
singer
tell me
with
they were gonna cut the
Tourette's, you
questions
know
out,
what I
so
mean?
I'm sitting there answering the questions.
And that's annoying.
And then they start asking me questions, and I'm like, and then everyone's like,
Fuck.
that's so funny. And they made a whole, there was tons of compilations, like, this is so funny that Billie did this facial expression, when really it's just a bunch of ticks.
Right. Well, no, I think, like I said, I think it's a good thing that you I'm sure a lot of people have that. And
Fuck,
it's
that's a
look
good
at where you
point she
are and look at
brings
what
up,
you
you know,
have accomplished,
'cause,
and you
like-
haven't let that even make you feel like
Fuck.
there's.
I play off like a good like a lot of the times I'll tick and then play it off like it was like me choosing to say something stupid on purpose. Because it's easier that way. Fuck.
I hate Ellen.
Why?
Fuck.
She's evil. She's a worst person.
Fuck.
What's wrong with Ellen?
She's really rude to her, fuck. she's really rude to the people who work for her, and she also she also did some shit to BTS. My mom not like her. Fuck.
Ellen being rude.
Fuck.
You know what I need.
Fuck.
Sorry, wait, am I derailing the conversation?
It's funny. Fuck. The only other uh fuck. I got a 504 plan my freshman year because of it. Fuck. I met with so what happened was I had already emailed all my teachers about it. Fuck. But the problem was my freshman year is when like the copropraxia really started like coming out more. Fuck. And like the hand gestures in general. So and fuck, I don't know why, but like the vast majority of them happen in just my right hand. Fuck, when like most of my ticks are like I have a left side and a right side version. If it's like an organ, I have two of. Fuck, but like for the hand gestures, it's almost exclusively my right hand. Fuck, so I'm right-handed, so when I would be writing in school, fuck, and like the more you think about like how much you don't want to do it, the worse it's gonna be. Fuck, because if you're thinking about it at all, it's gonna be worse. So I'd find myself at school, fuck, sitting there with my pencil, being like this. Like I'd bring the pencil to the paper, back up, bring it down, up, and then just over and over and over again. Fuck, and the teachers would just look at me hopelessly because fuck, there's not because they know damn well there's nothing they can do to fix it, and I know damn well there's nothing they can do to fix it. Fuck, so I'd just be sitting there. So I went to my parents. I told my parents about it. I was like, fuck. I was like, this fucking sucks. And they were like, okay. So they like got in contact with the school. Fuck. And I had this meeting with Miss Young and Mr. Badaki, and Miss Didio was there, and Miss Hyman was there, and Mr. Pasquale
Wait,
was
this
there,
happened
and Miss
freshman year?
Phillips was there. Yeah.
Oh, I thought this happened in middle school.
In middle school, I just emailed my teachers about it. That's the most that it ever went. Fuck. I had to email some of them about it because they would be rude to me. It happened it happened my freshman year too. Like I don't know, like one time Mr. Pasquale made a comment that really pissed me off. Fuck, and I don't think he even realized, but it's just you know how like whenever you're a freshman, did you have him as a freshman? Fuck, you know how he's just I don't know if he was like it with your class, but he's always telling the class to shut the fuck up. Like he's always just being like, enough, be quiet, please. Fuck. So
it's not that miserable.
He was my fucking freshman year. He'd just be like, he would just constantly be like, oh, shut up.
He was
like,
miserable in the other way where he just wouldn't teach.
But he really pissed me off one time because I was like, because I was ticking particularly loudly that day. Fuck. And then he was like, can we stop with the annoying noises? Fuck. And it really pissed me off. I bet Aaron remembers because I like came down to band that day because I had it the next period, like after that, and I was like, I was mad.
Really? That mad?
Fuck. Yeah, he pissed me off. Because I had emailed him like earlier that week and he didn't respond to the email because he doesn't fucking check his emails. So that pissed me off.
Don't you miss him though?
Because it's like, at that point, it's not like he's just uneducated. Like he's choosing not to educate himself.
Right.
Fuck. I bet I still have the email. I sent this, holy shit, I sent this gigantic fucking email. Fuck. To all my teachers explaining what it is and like, I don't know. I thought it was really cringe to have to do that. I always think it's that way. Like, fuck, that's the problem. Like, you go out in public and you're ticking, and then like, I've had strangers like come up to me and like ask me to stop and shit like that, and like, fuck, it's like, I don't know. It's so cringe to be like, I have Tourette's because then you're gonna be met with, like, okay, sure, pal. Like, fuck, people are ruthless. People won't believe you. They'll think, they'll think either one of two things, like that Tourette's isn't real, but more commonly that I'm trying to like, like make fun of disabled people, but like, they don't ever once consider like, oh, okay, sorry. Fuck, that thought never crosses their mind. It's always just, yeah, it must be.
I can't believe people do that.
Because people are like, oh, you just want to be able to swear. Fuck, but, you know, once again, only 10% of people with Tourette's swear. And, fuck, it's not fun. Like, there's a reason that I don't go to school, because I don't want to be saying that shit in school. And if I'm not saying that, I don't want to be like wasting all wasting all my goddamn brain power just trying to resist doing it all day and then not be able to get any of my goddamn work done. Fuck. People are just annoying and they always think they know more about it than I do. Every single time. Fuck. And then Miss Phillips, oh my god. My freshman year was just a mess with that shit, because Miss Phillips, fuck, one of the things in the 504 plan, I got so off topic, the 504 plan. Fuck. But what was in it was, what was discussed in the meeting that they asked like what things help, and I was like, fuck, I was like, oh, sometimes when I'm like in my house and like I have like a tick attack. Oh, a tick attack. Fuck. A tick attack is like, it's just like a period of time, fuck, that happens. It happens at different intervals for most people. It's like some people get them a lot, some people don't get them at all. Fuck, and everything in between. But I love him. He looks happy. Fuck. But I get tick attacks like fuck like once a week, and they're fuck. It's like they look different for everyone too. Like a lot of people get like a lot of vocal tics and they'll just be going and going and going. Fuck. But for me, it doesn't really look like that. It's mostly like body movements. Like I'll just be laying there and just like have like full body tics. I also get that shit when I'm trying to go to sleep. Fuck, drives me insane. Like I'll be laying in bed and literally shit like fucking like like whole ass fucking movements, and that shit's so annoying. Fuck. And then so I told the teachers like yeah, like the shit with like tick attacks, like it's kind of like fuck, like they happen in situations where it's like elevating like my anxiety, which that's how tics get worse. It's like it's like moments of they can also get worse by like excitement. Like if you're really happy, your tics will get worse. Fuck. But like I told them like yeah, that just kind of happens sometimes, and there's really fuck like not much I can do once that's happening. And they were like fuck, and they were like, what do you do at home when that starts happening? I was like, I normally like listen to music and walk around. Fuck. And they were like, okay, well. So fuck, on my 504 plan I was able to use earbuds whenever, and a teacher couldn't tell me to take earbuds out my ears. Fuck. And
so you were allowed to have your phone?
this is still a thing, I think. Fuck, like I think like next year it'll still be like the same.
Yeah.
I don't think they expire. Fuck. But I was able to also leave the classroom without raising my hand. Fuck, I could just get up and leave.
Yeah.
And I was also able to go for a walk and just stroll around. Fuck, and
Outside?
Well, no, like I could leave the classroom and just roam the halls for a while and then
Right.
come back. Fuck. And I could go to guidance whenever and just sit down and chill if I needed to. Fuck. But
Did you ever?
no, I never used any of them. Fuck, because I hate the like attention that it like draws to me when I like fuck. Like we'd be in Miss Didio's room. It'd be particularly bad in that class because fuck, like with like tics, it's like this is the way it works. You know, like how like intrusive thoughts, you'll like be standing next to a computer with a glass of water and it's like pour the glass of water on the computer. Fuck, because you know that's what you shouldn't do. It's the exact same way with Tourette's. Fuck, you're like, what would be really inappropriate to do or say in this situation right now? And then that's what you have to do or say.
No.
Fuck. So like when I'd be reading, that's when all the tics with my blinking tics and my eyes shutting would come. Fuck, and the ones with me moving my arms up and down. So fuck, it's just like it has to be as inconvenient as fucking possible. Fuck. So I like reading class was just terrible because Miss Didio would have us sit there in silence, which that's one of the things I complained about in the meeting. I was like, fuck, can we like get rid of the whole thing where we just like are silent for like 20 minutes, please?
Yeah.
Fuck. And they were like, no, but you can listen to music. And I'm like, okay. But like, fuck, that did not fix the problem. So I'd be in Miss Didio's and then fuck, like, I don't know. I hated getting up and leaving because it draws so much attention to me when like fuck, everyone's sitting there. And I don't want people to think that I'm like fuck. I hate when people think that it's like yeah, it sucks, but it's not like fuck like that big of a deal. Like this is just shit that I have to deal with.
Yeah, like I don't like you have to be
Fuck.
pretty selfish to get annoyed.
It's like
Cause like I'm sure it's just as annoying as fucking you.
Yeah.
Like, why would it be more
Fuck.
annoying for the person, the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
person?
That's very fucking true. But like, fuck, I hate like I don't know. I don't want people to like pity me either. Like, fuck, like I don't know. I feel like when I get up and leave the classroom, I'm like sending the message to everyone that like I'm not okay. I need to go out in the hallway. Fuck, but I am okay. Most of the time I'm going out of there because I'm like this is getting really fucking awkward. Like the ticks themselves, fuck, they don't hurt really unless I get like I sometimes have like self-harm ticks during tick attacks where fuck it sounds worse than it is. Like my mental space is like completely fine. Like I'm just there. But I get ones where I just like hit myself. Fuck. And like oh I used to have this one my freshman year that was constant. Fuck and it made me look like a goddamn psychopath. And I know everyone thought I was insane. Fuck because I was in Mr. Pasquale's class, I remember. Fuck, and then he had just decided to be a dickhead because the table that I sat at for the whole like half of the year, fuck, was me, Zooch, Reese, and Shanna, and that was like a perfectly okay table. Fuck, and then he moves me and sits me by 3 people that I don't fucking talk to, and then fuck, and then I'm just sitting there, and I had this tick where this is what I would do. Fuck, I'd take this part of my hand and bonk it off my forehead. Fuck, and like doing that once is fine. But I'd be there just like I'd do it in intervals of like 3 or 5. Fuck. So we'd be watching a video in his class, and I just fucking just be beating my head off my hand.
Yeah.
Fuck. And I know I looked crazy, and when people would ask me what I was doing, fuck, I hate the cringe of being like, I have Tourette's
You
because
can eyebrow slit?
yeah. Fuck.
I have an eyebrow slit.
Fuck.
Sorry.
But like I did that what, like 2 days ago, I think.
Wait.
Fuck. I was
So
high
what
as
would
fuck
you
that
say?
day. So I would just be like, when they'd ask me what I was doing, fuck, I'd just be like, nothing. Fuck, like the people who were asking me knew I had Tourette's, but like, I don't think they. Fuck, like everyone in my grade knows I have Tourette's, but they don't like all have like a detailed understanding of what exactly that means. Fuck, because I'm not gonna pull everyone aside and explain it to each and every fucking person. Fuck. So like back then, like shit like that, like how to like when most people think of Tourette's, they think of like swearing and at the very like fuck if not swearing, just like vocal tics in general. People kind of overlook motor tics, and like that just doesn't look like fuck like what most people would think like Tourette's looks like. So they'd be like, "What are you doing?" I'd be like, "Fuck, I don't know," or like nothing. Because I don't know. I hate being like, I don't know. Fuck. Like, I've always had that problem, and like, I don't know. It used to like back in my freshman year, Zooch like fuck didn't have that problem, and it would just make me cringe so hard each time. And I don't know why. Like, good for her for not having that problem. Fuck. But like, I don't know. Whenever like me doing it, or even seeing someone else being like, fuck. Like whenever someone questions, like I don't know. It's the same as like. I just feel like it's so annoying and like to just be like when someone's like, fuck. Okay, you know what it feels like? The exact same energy of like, fuck, like so you accidentally like misgendering a stranger, and then them being like, actually, like it's the exact same energy being like, actually I have Tourette's and it's this and that and like, fuck, like that's I just feel like that's so.
I don't think so.
I don't
It's like
know.
not
I don't
that
want
way.
to. I don't want to fucking mansplain it to
It's
everyone.
not that
fucking,
way though.
Fuck.
I don't know. I don't think it's your responsibility
Fuck.
to like educate everybody.
Fuck.
I think people like if you just tell them like they'll go educate themselves. But like I don't know. I don't think it's that way.
I just feel like it's that way. I don't know. Fuck.
No.
And like, okay. I never realized just like I started paying attention to it more recently. Fuck, just how much I move. And like there's like obviously like there's good days and bad days with Tourette's. It's like fuck, it's not something that's like constant if that makes sense. Like it's like it's constant in the sense that it lasts like forever unless it gets better. Like fuck, a good amount of people with Tourette's it gets better like when they reach adulthood. Like their 20s it'll get better. Fuck, but then some people it doesn't. And I really hope I'm not one of the people where it doesn't get better. But fuck, because like this is all cute and fun and games now, but like when I have a job and a family one day, I don't want to be doing this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. Um. Fuck.
I'm doing the thing.
I think Howie Mandel has it. Fuck. Ooh.
Ooh.
Fuck. You want to know something that that helped me many times more than my girlfriend at the time did?
What?
Fuck. So fuck more so than like most other like I don't know. I guess I don't have many other conditions to like be a part of like a but like fuck the Tourette's community is like surprisingly like large. It's not as rare. It's not rare in the slightest. Tourette's is 1 in 100 people has Tourette's. Fuck, and 1 in 10 people tics. And so it's really not fuck that uncommon. But coprolalia being only in 10% of people, that would mean what 1 in 1,000 people have coprolalia. Fuck, which still really isn't. There's a lot of people in the world. 1 in 1,000 isn't like that rare. Fuck.
Yeah.
Blamp. But fuck, one of the things that helped me a hell of a lot was like people on the internet who have Tourette's. Fuck, like you know Sweet Anita, the streamer.
Mm-mm.
Really? Fuck, she she's probably one of the most famous examples, I guess.
What's
Fuck,
her name?
Sweet Anita. Anita. Fuck. Yeah, her. Fuck. She had a stalker one time too. That was like a pretty big thing at one point in time. Fuck. But she's a streamer, she has Tourette's and she talks about it. She's cool. Fuck. And then oh, do you wanna have I ever told you what like the blue TT hoodie actually means? Fuck, like what the fuck is it? I wear this hoodie all the time and when people ask me what it is, I always say some random bullshit. This one. Fuck.
Oh yeah. What's the second? What is the P?
Fuck. TT. Oh, it's kind of. It actually stands for Tourette's teen. Fuck. Which that's another influencer with Tourette's. Fuck.
It's an influencer?
A YouTuber, I should say. Influencer. Fuck. She's a Kiwi. And it's
She's
funny.
a Kiwi? What does that mean?
She's from New Zealand.
Oh,
Fuck.
she's so cute.
She's a lesbian. It's cool. Fuck. But like, people like that and people like Adam Liddell, they like, fuck, they just, I don't know. I would not, it would have been so much harder without their assistance. Fuck, because they helped me understand myself better and they helped me be able to like, I don't know, it's so much easier to explain it when you've had it explained to you. Like, fuck, a lot of people when they go to the doctor and get diagnosed, like a lot of older people, most people who have Tourette's in my generation, fuck, got, like, they found out they had it by observing someone else who has it and being like, wait a minute, wait a minute, this sounds a little familiar.
Right.
Fuck, but before that, people would they would normally get diagnosed older because they wouldn't know that it was something wrong. They wouldn't know to go to the doctor or anything like that. Fuck, and it would get misdiagnosed a hell of a lot too. It wasn't until like pretty much the 2000s that I started actually getting like common to diagnose people with it. Fuck. Where are we? It's pretty. You should live on this island.
It's just an airport.
Justin Airport. Herbs. Fuck.
Tomorrow's Friday, guys.
It's Friday, baby.
Friday.
We're almost done with school.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Friday, baby. 4-day weekend, 3-day weekend, baby.
Fuck.
Oh
Once.
yeah, 4-day weekend.
4?
3.
Fuck.
3-day weekend, baby. Fuck.
A freakend. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. Dylan brought up to me on the bus this year in band. Fuck. He was like, Boots, do you remember biology class? And I was like, oh no. Fuck. Because there was this one instance where I ticked the word communism really loudly. Fuck, like, okay, the whole Miss Period.
Did everyone laugh?
Yeah, which made me feel better.
Okay.
Fuck, but that's the thing. I don't know. It's like, it's literally completely fine when people like laugh or like even talk about it. Like, I don't know. If someone makes a comment about the fact that I just ticked, I am not going to get pissed off. Like, fuck. Honestly, it's better for me to know when I'm doing it, because half the times I do it, I don't even fucking realize I'm doing it. Because it's so, like, just integral to how my brain works at this point. Fuck. But, like, I ticked it really loud, and then everyone started laughing, and then Mrs. Phillips, like, told them to stop laughing.
Stop it.
You are mocking a disabled child.
Done.
She didn't say that, but imagine.
She got
Fuck.
mad.
She was just like, you shouldn't laugh.
What happened to the pizza rules?
Fuck. That's a good question.
It's been a long time.
That's been a long time. I'm gonna go piss. I'm gonna pee and then get the pee rolls.
Okay. Intermission on Steam. On Twitter or Skylar.
Yeah.
How are we doing? Let the stream know how we're doing. You
Excited for pizza rolls.
pizza rules are on the way. What was the other thing in the description? Hillary Clinton. Tourette's, more Tourette's.
Those dogs are out.
My dogs are out. I'm stretching my legs.
That pizza raw.
The dogs are out.
The dogs are out.
What? Fuck.
Bro, my ankle hurts. Running, I think. I slept for so long.
Oh my god, Candy Crush just crashed my phone.
Good. We are a fuck Candy Crush stream. You fuck with Candy Crush, get the fuck out.
You get the fuck out.
Fuck bitch. Pizza rolls.
Pizza. Oh my god, mountain pizza rolls.
Fuck. Mountain Mambulus. Where can I put this?
Oh, no, just come over there.
Show the stream.
Dinner is served.
Told you guys there was gonna be pizza
Fuck.
rolls. What was that?
The Liberty Bell. Fuck.
Well, how do I look at the description while I'm streaming? I need to see it so I know what the other things were.
Weather, Hillary Clinton.
Weather. Okay, weather. How is the weather? Let's check the Farmer's Almanac, I guess. Is that how we check it? No, let's see. Weather.
Fuck.
How do I see the big? Yeah, weather radar.
Oh my god.
How do I get a big one?
Click on one of the links, I guess. Good old fuck. Huh. Weather.com? Yeah.
You block ads?
Mm-mm. Fuck. I don't use that block because a lot of websites are like, you can't use that here.
Why?
Yeah.
The ones that don't. The ones that shit.
They're trying to get you to go premium with Weather Channel. Fuck. I love that block. What are you talking? Press the puzzle piece over there. Fuck. I don't think I. Oh shit. Get rid of it. Fuck.
Nope. Off.
What? Go back to the thing. You go and then press the 3 dots.
Sorry.
Fuck. Fuck. Refresh. There you go.
Wait, we can't show our area.
Fuck.
This is fine, right?
Rainy, rainy.
Like, I can share this, right?
Fuck. Yeah. I wanna go.
This is what we're looking at.
Perfection.
They are.
Not even hot.
Where were they cooked in?
The oven.
Really? This is oven? That was air fryer.
I don't have an air fryer.
The sad life.
I do. I fucking want one.
I have one. I have two.
Give me one. Fuck, imagine I have a microwave and an air fryer down here, and then I have the freezer right over there. I can take shit out the freezer, put it in the air fryer.
Everything down here live.
This is just, fuck, this is just developing more and more into like an apartment.
What is oh wait a minute, that's cool, right? Look, we're in the warm part. We
Yeah.
get warm before everybody else.
Fuck.
I hate to be them.
Why?
I got snow. Oh yeah. But how does the weather work? When spring.
Fuck. 9 more weeks of winter. Fuck. Ooh, Wade's gonna be getting home soon.
Groundhog's a bitch. You guys remember Groundhog's Day?
I hate Groundhog Day.
Choo 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 choo.
Fuck.
Who made?
Swear.
Gotta give a shout out to whoever made these pizza rolls.
Da boo da boo.
Dabu, dabu. Thank you.
Fuck. Dub. Ooh. Dub. Ooh. Fuck.
I press monthly.
Fuck.
Pussy. Hillary Clinton, how do we feel?
Fuck. She's still alive. Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Monthly.
No, not right now. I just got water. And I'm gonna have to go get water again. Fuck.
Hmm.
The crackums. Fuck, my phone's dead. The crackums jackums. Fuck. Fuck.
They don't know. That's where I learned. The Weather Channel doesn't know shit.
Yeah.
From his almanac probably does.
Fucking. No.
I love boba.
What happened to the tub?
It's been gone.
Fuck.
Come on, Clinton.
She doesn't know real. Who is
She's
that?
not.
Who is that? Ooh. Why does she look so weird in that picture? Fuck.
This one?
Yeah, doesn't she look weird?
I don't know. She always looks like that.
Fuck.
When she ran for president. Hillary, you would have been a great president. You really would have. You would have made education so much better for kids. Right?
I don't even remember. I don't remember, to be honest. Fuck.
What did she want?
To beat
Probably-
Donald Trump.
She probably would have handled COVID better.
You know what? But we'd all be sex trafficked.
Fuck. We'd all be slaves to goddamn China.
They're
Already are.
chocolate chip.
Fuck. Fuck. Hillary did win the popular vote, so if we lived in a democracy, she would have been the president.
Isn't that the beautiful thing about democracy?
Yes. Fuck.
You see that?
What?
Clinton delivered a St. Patrick's Day speech in Scranton, Pennsylvania on March 17th, 2017. That's why we need to go to Scranton.
To see Bill Clinton. Fuck.
Oh yeah. I forgot about her husband.
Jill Clinton.
Hillary or Bill? Hillary or Bill, guys?
Hillary.
I love Bill. No.
Bill. Fuck. Huh, huh.
Bro, she went to Yale. Like that shit is crazy.
Where is Yale? What state?
JD?
Fuck.
Oh, that means doctor.
Click on that picture. Fuck. That should be the thumbnail for the next stream.
Oh, I didn't
What?
do anything with the thumbnail.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Who is this?
Nobody knows. Dorothy Howell Rodham. Fuck. Nay.
Just one left. Somebody better else get it. Boots,
What's that?
come eat this pizza roll. Yes, you have to.
Fuck. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Why?
Eat it.
Why?
Because you have to.
Why?
Because it's yours.
Why?
It was the last one.
Fuck.
Do you hate us?
No. Why do you want me to eat that?
Because it's the last one.
Fuck, that's not true. There has to be some reason I want to eat it. You eat it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you have to eat the rest.
Why?
Because.
Fuck, I don't want it.
Okay.
Fuck.
You know, Ms. Robin was a remarkable person. Anybody who knows her is satisfying to her.
You guys want to play Five Nights at Freddy's? You know what?
Fuck.
No.
Fuck.
I can't believe that ever happened.
What?
We played Five Nights at Freddy's. We're freaks.
Yeah.
Fuck. What is wrong with Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, we played it in real life.
What's wrong with that? Fuck.
As teenagers.
You know what's like, you just know. You know.
I don't. Fuck. I don't. I had a good time. It'd be more fun if it was a better room.
It'd be more fun if Zuch could figure out the shit.
It'd be more fun if we each had designated parts and
Yes.
everything made sense and it was actually stressful and we thought it out a lot.
Wait,
And if we were actually dressed scary instead of just being us.
but like, okay, but like, what room do we like have access to that would be good?
Not this one.
So where?
No way.
Fuck.
You guys mad at me?
No. Fuck. What are you, fucking gay? Crumb News Network. Crumb News happens or not. Fuck.
Who the fuck is Dick Chanley?
I know who that is.
Who is it?
He ran for press, didn't he?
He was vice president under George W. Bush.
Yeah, because people used to make fun of him.
Why? What the fuck
What's
is
his name?
Dick? Sorry.
Fuck.
I don't understand though.
Fuck. 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 Fuck.
He liked Mitt Romney. Do you guys remember Mitt Romney?
Yeah.
He was Mormon.
Really?
Yes!
Fuck. I did not know that. What? Ew.
Ew.
Fuck.
I'm gonna try to get this one, but I can't find
Where'd you find that? That's the one that was busted up. Look at it. Look at it.
it. I know, I saw
Fuck.
it. Where the freaking.
With.
Wow.
Fuck. Oi, oi, oi.
Eli, do you know what it is?
No, you know, give it to me. I want it. What'd you get?
I didn't get anything.
Why do you want it?
Huh?
I
Huh?
want to try this bomb that I found.
Huh?
I think
Where?
they're sitting on a booth. Maybe not.
No.
No.
Fuck. I saw it was on the floor. Fuck.
No.
Fuck. Oh my gosh. I got out of doing some shit for manufacturing systems and I still got 100. Fuck. Because I ticked while I was using the radio alarm saw. and I almost fucking broke it. Fuck. And myself. Probably more.
And myself.
Like, fuck. It's like the one where you gotta be like.
Yeah.
And I was like. Fuck. And then the wood went. It was a big ass, like 12-foot long piece of wood too.
That is not the class they should have put you in.
And then I went,
How did you get into that class?
they put me in it. Fuck, I did not sign up for it. And then I was like, fuck. So then I took the piece of wood, which was jacked, and it was like junk wood, because I didn't want to. Fuck, I didn't want to tell Mr. Stokes.
Did you hid it, didn't you?
I hid it back in the room where all the wood was at. And then the next day, when I got home that day, fuck, I emailed Miss Young and told her about it, and then she emailed Mr. Stacks, and then he came out to me, and Mr. Stacks has ticks. Fuck. He told me that he has them too. And he was like, anytime you don't feel comfortable doing something, you can let me know. Where the fuck is this thing? Fuck, I swear I saw it not that long
He
ago.
teaches the wood shop. You can do anything in this world.
Fuck, are you sure it's not in the couch? There it is. It's right here. Fuck.
Don't do me like that. Are you coming to band soon?
Once my mom doesn't work 10 to 6 anymore. Also, isn't there like no point coming until musical's over anyways?
Why?
Fuck, you just want me
I
to
did
do
not
it.
tell him.
Fuck. No.
Maybe try it again.
Reese told me. And Zeus told me.
Give.
No wait. No, I wasn't even talking about it. It tastes burnt. But also,
Aw, how burnt.
not that burnt. But, come to the band.
I will as soon as I can, but it might not be until after musical anyways.
You have to come through the front.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. I wish I could come through the back.
Why do you have to come through the front?
Because I have to sign in. Fuck. So cute.
When's payday? Tomorrow?
What?
When's payday?
For my parents?
Yeah.
Fuck. No, next Friday.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Fuck.
You wanna hit it, it's burnt.
This one's fucking jacked, that's why. I was telling you.
Still better than that.
It's going. When I hit it.
Yeah, 'cause look at it.
This is so scary. Yeah, like I would not still hit it.
How burnt.
Fuck.
It's not big.
Fuck. Fuck. Why can't I go back to a couple fucking days ago? Fuck. When that tick wasn't fuck and it was just ha. That was so much better. Fuck. They change. They changed. Fuck. It's like a Plague Inc. And you know how fuck whenever you're in the beginning, like the strategy of the game is you want to spend all your stuff, all your like points, like getting it to spread, and like you have to like devolve any like bad symptoms that evolve. Fuck. It's like that. It evolves, and you're constantly fighting to make it not evolve. Fuck.
It sounds so fucking annoying.
It is.
Like,
that's the perfect way to describe
your
it.
brain
It's
trying to
fucking
undo
annoying.
itself.
Fuck. And
It's like
fuck.
a can of soup. Like I don't know.
I always like this is the thing. I like do shit that's like fuck. It's like such a bad habit of mine to like. I would feel so much better fuck if I didn't like suppress all the goddamn time. But what I do fuck is like I don't know. It depends on who I'm with and what I'm doing. The percentage I'll try and suppress, I guess. Fuck. And like at school, it would be like I'd be like 90% of my effort would be devoted to suppressing. Fuck. And then I'd come home from school and just be fucking exhausted and then fall asleep. And I didn't like that because then fuck, it felt like I had no time to do anything ever. It was just school, sleep, school, sleep. Fuck. And Huh. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck. Please just
Why
say.
is it green?
Please just say go fuck yourself.
Why is it green?
Is that, wait, is that?
Distract.
Oh my god, I thought it was
He's
actually.
making fun of Trinity.
What? She looked like her, she's on there. Why is it green?
Because Lillian. I know, I hate it. I can't name the fucking group chat.
I literally. Oh. Anyways, I'm sorry, but what were we doing?
Fuck. It's so funny how Kylie left the Instagram group chat and it's like still active a little bit. It's funny.
Yeah.
Fuck. And it's also funny how Juno has me blocked, so if they ever say anything, I can't see it. Fuck.
I'm sorry, if you want out, I can remove you or something.
I could remove myself if I
No,
wanted
like, I'm
to.
fine with you being in there, but like, if you're uncomfortable with being in there, I'll remove you so it's like not
You would
weird.
be honest. Fuck. I think it's hilarious that I'm in there. Like, fuck. I never say anything in that group chat. All I do is like when there's a new message, I open it and look at it and then close the group chat. Fuck. And I think it's funny just because I know that Juno's mad that I'm in it, so I don't want to leave.
Makes sense.
Fuck.
It's saying it's non-Trinitarianism is a form of Christianity that rejects mainstream. Yeah, so this is wrong because they do think it's like three distinct things, and it's saying that they don't think that. That's confusing.
Fuck.
Bro, there was a riot in this prison.
Where?
No, why is there another riot?
Fuck.
What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? I just got this prison. Why are they so unhappy? I need therapy, bro.
Fuck.
This is what Nate said while it was going on.
Fuck.
What? Wait. Which one is it?
Fuck.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Fuck. Fuck.
And they would make sweet love.
You live so close.
Where does he live?
Soquel. Fuck. Doesn't he live by like the playground? By,
What does he feel about weed
Oak Hill
though?
Vets?
Like he does. I feel
He
like.
hung out with me at
Fuck.
CC,
When?
like, this summer.
Oh, but like, but they don't smoke a lot.
I know, but like, he
Has he said anything about ever smoking or like?
he denies that he has, but he also has said that he almost did acid when he lived in Mississippi. So that just doesn't add up.
Different down
Fuck.
there. Sorry. It's different down there.
And also, I saw his old friends and they were definitely potheads. So I think he's lying.
Fuck.
Maybe we need to introduce. Where?
No,
What part
but
of
he's
Oak Hill?
like a huge germaphobe. So
By like Oak Hill
Really?
Vets, I'm pretty sure.
Like, really?
yeah.
I'm so nasty
Fuck.
too. What does that mean? Like,
He's like,
Fuck.
what doesn't he
This
like?
chair's more comfortable than I thought.
That's so weird. Will you not touch Trinity?
oh my god, when Trinity would do gross shit, he would just
Fuck.
like,
But like, that's not what I mean.
I know what you're saying.
what do you mean?
Fuck.
I don't know.
Say it.
I don't know how to say it.
What?
Do you know how to say it?
Are you talking like?
I don't know.
Like, are you talking about like sexually? Like,
No.
oh, okay.
Like, just like,
Fuck.
you say he's a germaphobe, but he just like doesn't like nasty shit.
Like,
he
is he like, how is he with like touchy?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's like,
Cause like germaphobes can be like, ugh.
Like, yeah, like
he's
don't.
fine with being touched, but like,
Fuck.
he'd rather not. But also very not social. In the crowd setting.
Fuck.
It's on the stream.
It's okay. Fuck.
No, I know.
I hope he watches.
That's him. Hey.
Bitty 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 roll. Fuck.
No, 2 playbacks.
Fuck. This is a pretty scene. Fuck.
I'm gonna go back to the installments.
Very nice ambience.
Average watch time, 4 seconds.
That's a new record.
Right. How long has it been? An hour and 5 minutes.
Fuck.
Bitty rude, bitty bitty rude. Bitty rude, bitty
Fuck.
bitty rude. Bitty rude, bitty bitty rude. You scared of me? I'm sorry.
Are you scared of me?
No. I asked Skylar if she was scared of me on accident.
Yeah, I was asking you if you were scared of me.
Fuck.
I did not mean to make that come out. I don't know how I'm supposed to take care of this prison. I only have 1 guard. I don't have any money.
Bad investment.
No, there was. I got here when there was a riot, and now there's another one.
We'll make your prison better and they won't riot.
I'm trying, but I don't have money on this one.
Fuck. Oh my gosh. I found the email.
Yes, of course you did.
It's in my. It's. Ew, this is cringe.
Why?
Because of the. I hate, like, fuck. My writing style has changed so much.
Read it.
Like, fuck.
Read it.
I don't know. I used to write emails like I was writing a letter to the President of the United States. Fuck. Like, I'd put so much, and I'd also try to be funny sometimes, which is, like, cringe.
I emailed them like I'm texting them.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
It's a long email.
Read it.
Fuck. Okay. I don't know how true this information will be, like, anymore, so this will be interesting. Fuck. This is written assuming, fuck, that all persons that receive this email, fuck, have not read over the health document provided to me at the start of the school year. Fuck. Yeah, because, like, I wrote that I have Tourette's on my health document, but, like, they still didn't know because they don't look at that shit.
Right.
Fuck. And then to whom it may concern, I have TS, better known as Tourette syndrome or simply Tourette's. Fuck, despite me, doubting that any of you have not heard of Tourette's before, I will explain the basics of it to try and better increase your understanding of the condition. Fuck, I was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome in the fall of 2018. Fuck, Tourette's is categorized by having 1 or more changing vocal tics and 2 or more changing motor tics that have been happening for over a year. Fuck, my first tics, repetitive movements or vocalizations that make up Tourette's, came to be in mid-2016. Fuck, although it can be broken down even more, tics are generally assigned into broad categories. Motor tics and vocal tics. Motor tics can range from quick movements to hitting myself or others, and sometimes even offensive hand gestures. Fuck, you could probably make this assumption already, but I do not enjoy partaking in any of these activities. Fuck, I simply cannot help it. Vocal tics can be sniffing, fuck, snorting, throat clearing, coughing, whistling, shouting, swearing, and pretty much anything else you can think of that produces a sound. Fuck, I know that you're the teachers and that you're the ones supposed to be giving out homework, but I have a ew, that's so cringe. Fuck, I'm not reading that.
No, read it. I already know where it's going.
I know that you're the teachers and that yours. I also got showered with compliments by the teachers. They were like, "I've never seen such a well composition in it." Fuck, but they were like, Okay, so it says, I know that you're the teachers and that you're the one supposed to be giving out homework, but I have a few vocabulary words I'd like you to read over. Fuck. And then coprolalia, vocal tics involving swearing or any other offensive language. Fuck. Echolalia, vocal tics involving repeating others' words. Fuck. Copropraxia, motor tics involving offensive hand gestures and movements. Echopraxia. Fuck. There's also
Do you have all these?
I did at the time, but I don't. Fuck. I get palolalia, but I don't get echolalia nearly as much.
The one where you like repeat?
Fuck. So echolalia is fucking bitch. Fuck. Echolalia is repeating other people's words, but fuck palolalia is repeating your own words. So I used to have shit where like fuck like a teacher would be like talking right, and then one of the words they said I would just repeat. Fuck.
Yeah.
It is stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck. And it looked dumb as hell. And then echopraxia. Fuck. I guess I sometimes get this. Like, just it's imitating the movements of another person. And I'm sure there's palipraxia too, and imitating your own movements. Fuck. But I suffer from all 5 of these tic types. Tourette's isn't always constant. Fuck. And it waxes and wanes, similar to how the moon does. I've been using that analogy forever. Fuck.
It's on the Wikipedia page.
Because that's the best way to describe it. Fuck. Some days I'm practically tick-free, and others I'm a ticking maniac. These typically do not follow a particular schedule. If you're wondering how you should approach this condition, fuck, my advice is to do whatever you want. I've had many conversations about this, so it's nothing new. Fuck, recognizing that a tick happened does not offend me, and neither does laughing. Fuck, this is the cringe this is the cringe sentence I didn't want to read. If it's funny, then laugh for Pete's sake. Fuck. I am very fortunate to have a wonderful group of people in my life who are always there for me in my times of need. Fuck. I'm not one to complain about my afflictions very much, but some days it can be quite unbearable. Fuck. It truly is a debilitating disorder at some points. Fuck. I apologize in advance for any lack of work completed, lack of participation in class, or anything of the sort. Fuck. I do not expect to get any special treatment, so please do not give me any. I don't need extra time to do my work or anything like that. Fuck, I wish to function as a normal member of society. I also have 2 other common disorders associated with Tourette's, those being obsessive compulsive disorder and... Fuck. 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 Stop. Fuck. These are not as severe as the Tourette's, so don't worry about the technique I study in therapy. I'm making no professional Fuck. I typically have around 1 to 2 tick attacks per month, but they are almost never in public. That isn't to say it couldn't happen, however. Fuck. If you made it this far, then thank you. I truly appreciate you taking the time to read all this. Fuck. I hope you can look past the disorder and fucking finish teaching your classes if I didn't have it at all. Fuck. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Once again, thank you, Land of Boots. We're done. I got bored of reading it and wanted to read faster.
Yeah. But makes sense.
Fuck.
I don't know. I just feel like I just wouldn't care what people think. Like, I don't think you should.
Fuck.
I think it's funny.
It is. And I like...
Like, that's what I would do. I would just, like, laugh at it.
Fuck, I do laugh at it. And, like, a lot of my... I don't know, I have... Fuck, a lot of, like, longer tics that I suppress, because, like, the more complex ones are easier. Because, like, fuck, think of it like... It's a lot easier for me to slip up and say fuck. Fuck, like, just like a...
Yeah.
You know, fuck is a very one-syllable, quick word. Fuck. With, like, sharp consonant sounds. It's really easy for that shit to slip out, but, like, the longer ones are a lot easier to hold back.
Yeah.
Fuck, go away the burn.
What burn?
The acid reflux burn, unrelated. Fuck. And then...
Just talking about it make it worse.
It makes me tick more, but... Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like... Fuck, I don't know.
Is there anything, like, that makes it happen more?
Fuck,
Like, you said, like,
just being in, like, fuck, being in public makes it worse in, like, being in uncomfortable social situations. Fuck, and, especially areas, like, oh my god, I can remember some of, like, the worst instances, fuck, of, like, shit I've done because of it, like, fuck, I've only been in an airport one time since I've been diagnosed with Tourette's. Fuck, and never again. Never again, because I was saying shit like, fuck. I was saying shit like, I have drugs, and I have guns. You know, all the
How
fucking
old were
shit.
you?
Fuck, I was 12. Fuck.
So 7th grade, you just like, I have guns.
Fuck. I was like, I'd be like, there's drugs in my bag. Fuck. I don't even think I had a bag. That was the best part. Fuck.
Just no bag in sight.
I know I didn't get in any trouble for it, but like, fuck, it was just uncomfortable. But like,
Yeah.
one time I was in.
That giggle.
this one's actually funny. One time I was in the mall. Fuck, and I sometimes have this tick. Fuck, where most of the times now it just remains as like a compulsive. There's something called coproskepsy. And there's like also echoskepsy, paloskepsy. Fuck, where it's basically, it's just a tick, but it happens in your brain. The more like general term that people would say is they call it a mental tick. Fuck, where it's just, if you don't do the tick out loud, then you have to suffer with the consequences of hearing it repeating over and over again in your head. Fuck. So I still get the compulsion to do it, but most of the times I don't actually do it. But one time I did. Fuck. When I walk by, this is gonna sound so weird, but like, fuck, when I walk by, like, a young girl that is clearly like a child, fuck, I get the compulsion to say, yo girl, you 18 yet? Fuck. And it only actually happened one time.
You just let it happen.
Fuck, I didn't know it was like,
You didn't.
most of the times I know when something's about to happen, but like sometimes you don't and it just happens. Fuck. And like with the longer ticks, like with like the shorter ones, like they sound like in like a certain tone. Fuck, that like makes it sound like a tick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's in like a aggressive, like sharp kind of tone.
Yeah.
Fuck. But like with longer ticks or sentences like that, it kind of just sounds like I'm talking sometimes, which is just not, that's just not good. Fuck.
Especially with that sentence.
Fuck. I think I was in 8th grade when that happened. So I wasn't even that old. That was just weird. It was just a weird experience. Fuck.
Oh my god, I did that before I work out. I do the caffeine one, and then I'm just like, wash it down with water. I'm exhausted. Is tomorrow Friday? Or today Thursday? Oh, both. What are you guys doing this weekend?
Fuck.
What's your weekend?
We should do something. Is it gonna be warm?
I don't know.
Back to the weather.
Back to the weather.
Fuck. Saturday's gonna be really cold. Sunday's gonna be alright.
Sunday night. And Monday too.
Monday's gonna be 59. High of 59. And Sunday's a high of 50. And Saturday's a high of 32.
Sunday into Monday. Sunday into Monday. Sunday into Monday.
Oh my god, I found more emails. Some of them weren't even sent. They're like weird archives of just like, fuck, like how I was feeling back then.
Oh,
So like,
sad?
this was January 14th, 2020 at 12:10 p.m.
Are they sad?
Fuck some of them. This one, I'm not gonna read the whole thing again, but like, this one is just talking about like, fuck, after going to my first CBIT session and like what like the doctor like suggested I do for school. Fuck, and I actually, so these are the 3 options. Have someone else do your work until CBIT takes effect. Fuck. Do all of your work in an environment where your ticks are the most calm. That's kind of what I'm doing now.
Right.
Fuck. Or do regular schooling on your good tick days and online schooling on your bad tick days. And like, that's just, like, Jesus Christ. This is too much.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You would have to like email Miss Young.
Like that'd be so different. Like
To be like, oh, and I hate being like, bad tick day. Bad hair day. Can't go to school. Fuck. And I feel selfish doing it too because the only thing like I'm sparing myself from is like embarrassment and discomfort, so I feel guilty for like wanting to not go to school
no, that's
because of that. Fuck. I don't know. Like I feel like there's some people who like I don't know, like someone who like broke their leg, like yeah, they shouldn't go to school because they can't walk. Fuck, but like I could walk my ass in there and just deal with it all day.
No, because it's stupid. You shouldn't have. No one else has to deal with that. You have to deal with it. And so like,
fuck.
yeah.
There's other people who tick on our school.
Bobby George.
Sawyer ticks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that makes sense.
I want to talk to someday. I want to talk to Bobby George about it.
I think Eli has Tourette's.
Fuck,
Because that was like an 8th grade thing.
Zeus ticks sometimes. Fuck.
I just like have compulsive thoughts. I don't think I would like do that shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that.
No. Fuck. No, like, yeah, it is that shit. That shit. Fuck. Fuck.
It makes sense, the fact that it takes can last a while, because that one cannibal in the psych ward, like the one that ate people, like he said that like it was like one of those things.
Like compulsive thoughts to eat
Yeah,
people.
like just like bite people.
Fuck. There's shit like
I watched Alex, the one in there with Tourette's, like try to bite.
there's shit in there like fuck. There's like different kind of ticks I'm really thankful I don't have. Like there's a lot of people with like the like more severe end of Tourette's. Fuck, they have ticks where they like it's to hit people and shit like that. And like fuck, I just feel so bad for those people because like it's just gonna make everyone hate you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's the fuck. And like there's shit with like there's biting ticks, there's kissing ticks, there's some of the like really the ticks that would be the worst is like there's like some like copropraxia ticks where like it's like to grab your own genitals, but you can have ticks to grab other people's genitals.
Oh,
like
no.
fuck shit like
Trump.
that. And like how do you even if like how do you get out of that situation? Fuck.
Like you just have fuck. That's terrible.
Some people have spitting ticks. They'll spit on people or they'll spit out food while they're trying to eat it.
That really is terrible.
What if our nails is long?
Do it. Fuck.
It would literally be like, this is how I have to show them off. Look at this.
You know what though? Fuck, I do have the thing that every like Tourette's documentary talks about, where it's like, fuck, this amazing person with Tourette's, they tick all day, but when they sing, it goes away. Fuck, because when I'm drumming, I don't tick as much as when I'm not drumming. But it depends. Like, fuck, I don't think I've ever ticked during an actual performance. Like I think I'm pretty tick free when I'm actually like out there marching. But practice is a different story.
But would you even know?
No, because I don't even I blank out.
Yeah.
Fuck, but on the videos I've seen, I don't think I do. But there's like fuck, even on the days where I'm not like I'm not having that bad vocal tics or like my motor tics aren't that noticeable. There's so much shit that's always happening. Fuck, like I don't know. I have tics to like tense like my calf muscles and like my biceps and like tics to like push my arms back and like stretch them and shit. Just like all of my muscles just to like flex them in some way. And there's like tongue moving tics and like toe curling ones. There's so much shit. Fuck. So even on the days where it's like that's what annoys me. Cause like my grandma will be like, fuck, like she's called me like 3 times in the past 2 weeks being like, so, like, your tics are getting bad again, huh? And I'm like, fuck, I'm like, or no, she doesn't say that. She's like, so your tics are back. And I'm like, they didn't leave. Because everyone thinks that. And it's annoying. Not everyone, but.
This is the opposite right now.
Yeah,
So
I
means
can stick it.
yours.
Yeah, look, watch.
We
Like
did
a-
it.
Like a
Mine.
fuck. Mine. Shake that bottom line. Huh? Fuck.
Fuck. Tidbit's coming back tomorrow.
My job next year.
Let him do his work.
Fuck. Oh my god. I am not taking in Tebe's class. I'll be telling him about him having Fuck. I hope that happens. I honestly hope that happens. I hope I take some shit about the alleyway.
No.
Fuck.
You couldn't get in trouble.
But that'd be funny as fuck.
Fuck. School would be so much better if I just like didn't suppress. Cause I suppress at school 90%.
I just wouldn't care.
Fuck.
Like,
When I'm with friends, I suppress like 75%. When I'm with Skylar, I suppress like 50%. Fuck. And then I don't even do it around my parents. Like for me to like let out like everything, I just wait until I'm by myself and then I keep myself up all night, and that's my problem.
I think it's stupid because like, I don't know
Fuck.
what's the worst that's gonna fucking happen.
It's
What
just
is the
so-
worst that's gonna happen?
Fuck.
I mean it. Like, what is the worst?
The worst that's gonna happen is I don't know. I'm gonna be
Exactly.
embarrassed.
Like literally, like, I don't know.
I feel okay. Like fuck, you wanna know why I say sorry so goddamn much?
Why?
It's because fuck, when you have Tourette's, it's just so second nature. Like even like I'll be honest, fuck, if I take and insult someone and say sorry, like I don't mean it because I wasn't in control of what happened. I don't care. Fuck, but like it's just so second nature to just sorry all the time. Fuck, and I don't know. I just, like sometimes because of it, I'll just be sitting there, like watching TV, watching YouTube, and just start feeling guilty for no reason. Just have this this feeling of just guilt. Just I don't know. Fuck. I feel like it's like I feel like it's annoying to be friends with the guy with Tourette's, even though it's probably not. Fuck.
I think it's stupid.
I don't know. I just didn't like. I was like trying to be more open about it my freshman year. Fuck, and I didn't like how it went. But I feel like that's also in part just because of Shanna. Fuck, and Shanna kind of like got me in that like weird mindset to begin with. She was just joking. Fuck, Shanna kind of got me in that weird mindset to begin with like they'd be like yeah, I think like suppression is like a really useful tool, and they like really like I don't know. Fuck, I feel like they like tried to accuse me of like being like not an attempt. They never said I was like faking it or anything like that. Fuck. But they were like, you complain about it way too much. Fuck. And like they were like, it doesn't give them any room to talk about their shit. Highway.
Who's cabin?
Ours.
Oh. I want to stay there.
Huh. Stay there then.
I changed my mind.
Fuck. You change your mind? Let's go.
My coworker called me a pussy.
Why?
Why?
Fucking bitch.
Who?
That black